Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Number 24 stands in.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, number 24.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And on one pitch, he's retired.
The batter, number 6.
Number 24 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
Adam Bergman will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2. Runner's on his way to third. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Number 24 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Whiters going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game, as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Number 24 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
Number 24.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Shot toward right center. Whiters is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Number 24 will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Into the seats, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely...
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The iCubs win this one 10-8. Good night, everybody.
For the Grizzlies, 3 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
Matt. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Iowa Cubs and the Fresno Grizzlies. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory? Number 24 will stand in, 1 night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's just a little and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting...
Number 24 steps into the box.
24.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Number 24 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Number 24.
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit.
Adam Bergman steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that misses for ball 4. Joe Caruso will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Feldman pauses. Here's the 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Number 24 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
At the plate, Adam Bergman, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The first baseman,
Joe Caruso steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning.
Or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And as a result, the run is in to score.
Well, just more fuel to the fire here. 2 more runs are in to score on the double. It's a 4-run inning now, and they're really starting to take this guy apart.
Number 24 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one. First offering on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Doms ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter, number 6.
Well, you know he's got 1 home run already, and I think off the bat right there, he was pretty sure he got another one. But you can see this ball's going to wind up just a little bit short as it kicks off the wall, and he's going to have to settle for just a 2-base hit this time.
Adam Bergman ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for... And the runner's breaking for third. Grounded to short. To his right, Meade. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Now to the plate, Joe Caruso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Tucker ranging forward. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
They left 5 men on base.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter. And MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Iowa Cubs and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who stands out to you? Number 24 will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. Chacin comes set. First pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And it hasn't been the best start to this series for him either, or for the homestand for that matter. They're going to need to come up with something here to try and salvage at least 1 game in this 4-game series.
Adam Bergman.
Adam Bergman will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. He'll come home with it, and he is in there.
Doesn't look like there's going to be much of a letdown from yesterday's ball game. They knocked the ball all over the yard in that one, and they're off and running again with an early RBI single here.
Joe Caruso will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road.